Well, express anything, any dissent from the prevailing fair trade coffee shop view on television, and the left will try to shut you down. Trust me, we've lived it. If you do it in real life, they may physically attack you and then call themselves victims. Hayden Williams learned that lesson the hard way last month. He was attacked while trying to recruit conservatives at UC Berkeley. Yesterday, his attacker, apparent attacker, Zachary Greenberg, pleaded not guilty to 3 felonies in the incident. Larry Elder is a longtime Californian, one of the smartest, and a radio show host, and he joins us tonight. Larry, thanks a lot for coming on. So I saw this story, and my first thought was, since you've been there, I think, your whole life, could you wear a Donald Trump hat or shirt and walk into Griffith Park in Los Angeles? How would you do if you did that?
It wouldn't be advisable. And I live on the west side of Los Angeles, and I wouldn't think about wearing a MAGA cap anywhere like Santa Monica. You're really, literally asking for somebody to hit you in the face. It's not just about hats. It's about bumper stickers. During the 2016 election, put a Donald Trump bumper sticker on your car, drive it somewhere on the west side, park it, leave it for a few hours, come back and see what happens. I had a show where I asked people to call in and ask whether or not your car had been defaced and whether or not you had a Hillary sticker or a Trump sticker, and everybody who called up who made a complaint had a Trump sticker. Not a single person who had a Hillary sticker reported that he or she had his or her car defaced. It's a very serious kind of thing. These people believe that the other side, Tucker, is not just wrong. They believe the other side is bad, is evil. That way they can justify taking these kinds of physical actions. The good news, though, about the UC Berkeley thing is the guy who did the assault, the perp, turned out not to be a student, and it turns out the UC Berkeley police assisted in ultimately getting this guy arrested.
Good for them. Have you seen anybody, since clearly we're in the middle of a moment, but moments change, but we're in a moment where one side is not allowed to express its political views in public for fear of facing violence, at least in the coastal cities. Have you heard any liberals say, wait a second, if we're punching Trump supporters, maybe someone will punch us at some point? I mean, has anybody said maybe this is a bad idea?
I don't think so. You saw what happened after Donald Trump got elected in November of 2016. The academia around this country went absolutely crazy. There was a professor here who likened Trump supporters to terrorists. I mean, it's insane. And you look at the imbalance in terms of registration, whether Democrat or Republican. You're looking at departments of poli-sci where 20 or 30 professors are there. One might be registered as a Republican. No sociologist registered as a Republican. Nobody in women's studies were registered as a Republican. Now, if you're assuming that education has some sort of impact on how people think and reason, then you have to conclude that the more likely you go to college, if you major in humanities, and most people do, the more likely you're going to come out left-wing. That's why, Tucker, the Democrats want to give you tuition-free college. If you were likely to come out Republican, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Why would you ever send a child to college? I mean, I have. I'm in the process of doing it. It kills me. I mean, at what point are people going to say, this is poisoning our kids, it's actually killing some of them, and it's wrecking the country, we're opting out? How far away is that point?
It's going to take the alumni to do something about it, because the colleges, of course, depend on contributions from the alumni. And when they understand and realize that their kids are not getting an education, they're getting an indoctrination, then maybe then things will change. But until then, nothing's going to change.
No, it's not an impressive system, and we need to be honest about that. Larry Elder, it's great to see you. It always is.
My pleasure. You got it.